The Reluctant Vampire, presented by iDreaminPlotPoints, a multi-installment story-driven immersive experience. Headphones are recommended. Even more adventures await you on our website.
Typing. Why does he have to start typing so early?
It's not early. It's already dark outside again. Get up. I'm not serving you breakfast in bed.
You did last time.
When I was the meal?
Uh-huh.
Well, that's not happening again either.
Good morning. Or do we say good night?
Did you sleep all right?
Yeah. I mean, I've got that big bed all to myself.
Breakfast of champions.
Thank you. This tastes different.
That's not surprising. Having it rewarmed instead of straight from the tap would be a different sensory experience. Also add in the fact that this is human. What's the problem?
This isn't yours?
Of course not. I told you that was a one-time deal. In this cabin, we drink from a bag.
I don't want to drink dead people.
You're not. Drink up.
How did you get this?
That's none of your concern.
I need to know so when you peace out, I can still survive.
All right. How would you go about it if I didn't?
I would go to a blood bank.
Look at you.
That's awful.
It's perfectly practical. You know, you're quite logical when you want to be.
But those people, they
Donate willingly and even get a cookie after.
donate because they think they're saving lives.
And here we are, living it up. Cheers.
How do you pay for it?
Buy the bag. I admit it's not exactly legal, but damn, I gotta do what I gotta do. You'd rather hunt people down?
No, but wouldn't you drink animals?
Oh yes, that would be so much more acceptable. Harming perfectly innocent animals?
Were you like a vegan before you turned?
No. It's not the same.
I'm not saying, but I'm just saying.
Saying what?
Well, if you rolled up to a random field and drank the blood of a cow, I mean, you could.
I could what? Make a jacket out of its hide? Despite what you initially accused me of, I don't even have the sewing skills to make a coat of any kind. And just because I've currently taken up residence in a cabin, I'm hardly Bear Grylls.
Yeah, well, you signal more sigma than alpha.
And I don't need to be judged by a non-cheerleader sorority pledge.
What?
Sigma, Alpha, Delta, Beta, Kappa, I don't know, Rush Week. And everyone involved can choke on their barbecue ribs for all I care.
An alpha, as in leader of the pack. Sigma, as in does not care about hierarchy.
Oh.
I was never in a sorority. Were you in a frat?
No.
Why not? They weren't invented yet?
I don't need to explain anything to you.
Yes, you do. At least tell me the basics about vampy curbside takeout.
Why don't you figure out some of this on your own?
I am figuring it out.
No, you're not. You're just pestering me with more questions.
Asking questions is how you learn. can't exactly go on the internet looking for this stuff. What do you want me to do? Ask Siri? Seeing as I'm acting as your own personal urban dictionary, you can give me the life hack on snagging nom-noms.
The fact that you used even more nonsensical words,
Just tell me how to buy blood.
The morgue.
You said I wasn't drinking dead people.
You're not.
The only people at the morgue are dead.
Not Youngblood.
So, Youngblood works at the morgue?
Kinda.
Oh my gosh, what are you? A walking Wordle?
See, now that reference I get. I'm so good at Wordle. I also usually ace the New York Times spelling bee. My current status is Queen Bee.
Like Beyonce?
No. It means I find all the possible words in a given puzzle.
Cool story, bro. So Youngblood works at the morgue, but has a connection to the blood bank.
But you didn't hear it from me.
Is it a secret?
More of a if you know type deal.
Will you introduce me?
Ugh.
Do you want me to starve?
No, I don't want you to starve. Obviously, I don't want that. It's just Youngblood. He's strange.
An old-ass human who hangs out in a morgue and sells fresh blood on the side is strange. No kidding.
There's a very delicate balance with him. He knows we need him more than he needs us.
Us?
Us vampires who don't terrorize the living. But perhaps Brad would argue that point where you're concerned.
He had it coming. You have to believe me.
Well, seeing as I changed you into a real-life horror story and I've yet to suffer any of your retaliation, he must have been doing something really bad.
I heard them, and then when I got closer, I knew what he wanted to do and what he was going to do. A lawyer would probably argue that.
Crime of passion, or some other arbitrary label. I mean, the mere fact that he packed all that stupid camping gear and drove her into the middle of nowhere should be enough to point to premeditation.
Nothing good happens in the woods.
Clearly. Brad had it coming. I mean, you saved the girl and showed him mercy. That's quite an accomplishment, vampire or not.
By the way, it's not possible that I snore louder than you.
I don't snore.
The windows practically shook.
Listen, no one's forcing you to endure it. You should move your car.
What?
That is, if it hasn't been towed already for being abandoned.
I didn't drive out here. I took the bus. Cheaper than filling up on gas.
I see. Well, you should check your phone. I'm sure it's loaded with messages wondering where you've been, and I'd prefer not to have the doors busted down by the feds.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99 bottles of beer.
Why are you singing 99 bottles of beer on the wall again?
I'm not.
99 bottles of beer on the wall, 99
You are in your
bottles of beer.
head.
What can I say? It's a catchy tune.
For someone who practically died for a selfie, you haven't had much urgency reaching for your phone.
I figured it was broken.
It's not. I plugged it in so it would be charged for you. You're welcome. I need to keep after my work. The keystrokes are causing you irritation, so you might want to get dressed and explore the great outdoors a bit.
I don't want to walk around in the dark.
Might as well get used to it.
It's so cozy and warm in here.
For us. I'm sure a normal wouldn't last 30 seconds.
A normal?
That's the word I use for regular people. Because vampires are sort of under the umbrella of paranormal, you know?
Oh, that's great. No wonder you're a writer.
I'm not a writer.
You said you're in publishing.
I am.
You're typing like crazy.
It's complicated.
You could explain it if you wanted to.
I'm not writing. I'm transcribing. Now, I really do need to get back to work. It's not polite to look at someone's screen.
You probably scrolled all through my phone.
You have it password protected.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, it's plugged in by the coffee maker.
Ooh, nice. Fully charged. Hey, don't listen to me when I think my password.
I won't.
Row, row, row your boat gently
That
down
song
the
is even more
stream.
annoying when heard internally.
Bet you don't know my code.
Look, my headphones are going on. Noise canceling! I'll pop music, too.
Milo. You look stupid in those headphones.
What the hell? Seriously? I said I didn't want to update. No, don't force quit. No! Damn it!
Where are you going? You were just gonna leave me here all by myself.
My laptop just forced a system update, so it's gonna be a while before I can start up again. I left you a note.
I'll be back. What are you, the Terminator?
I didn't want to be accused of spying on your phone call, but I didn't want you to be freaked out if I disappeared.
What are you going out for?
A gallon of milk and a pack of cigarettes. No, I just want to stretch my legs, okay? I'm going for a walk.
Can I come too?
You said you didn't want to.
Well, I don't want to be here all alone.
All right, get dressed. I'll wait on the porch.
Okay.
Your clothes are on the bed.
What?
They were still damp, so I threw them in the dryer and folded them on the bed.
There's a dryer.
A washer too. Go on, hurry up. Hey,
Hey, you actually waited for me.
I said I would. There's a rock formation that's supposed to look like an elephant. Want to see if we can find it?
I should bring my camera. Wait just one more second.
Jacqueline,
Okay, I got it.
that's a pretty serious camera.
Yeah, it came with additional lenses to switch out and attach. Do you like photography?
I admire it when it's done well.
Me too. Shoot. The battery's dead.
We'll still see if we can find the rock formation. Once we do, we can always go back for pictures. Just put that thing away and let's go.
Okay, ready.
Really ready or just kinda ready? Hey, easy on the arm. You don't have to grip so tight.
Sorry. Oh, gosh, your wrist.
It's fine. Healing up nicely, see?
I'm sorry I was so aggressive.
You were thirsty. It's not your fault.
I really tore into you.
Yeah, I know.
But there's not even a scab. It's like a scar now.
Yep.
Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Have you ever had any?
No.
Can vampires get tattoos?
Why do you ask?
Well, tattoos are kind of scars that you pay for, and as vampires, all our wounds heal. So, would tattoos a human had before transforming heal over? Could your skin get tattooed now as a vampire, or would the ink just dissolve?
I don't know.
So, one time on spring break, there was this guy who had a little setup on the beach, and he was doing henna tattoos. You know, temporary ink.
Yes, I know what henna is.
So I had him do a back tattoo.
You got a tramp stamp?
Are you aware of how offensive some of your terminology is? Or are you purposely annoying me?
My stepdad's version of a babysitter was sitting me in front of the TV with a box set of The Sopranos, so sometimes the inappropriateness resurfaces despite my best efforts. Look, I fully recognize that the placement of tattoos does not indicate the person's value or integrity.
What does a TV show about opera singers have to do with anything?
What temporary tattoo did you get?
Oh, angel wings. As big as they could be across my shoulder blades.
Classy.
Right? I was so excited when he said I was the first one that ever requested that design. Cost me $30, and I had to sit still for like an hour.
Quite a challenge for you.
Oh, but I knew it was going to be so worth it.
And?
And what?
Did you like how it turned out? Did you then get them done for real?
Like a real tattoo?
Sure.
No. That was the day I learned that if someone tells you they haven't done something before, then you should really lower your expectations on the results. One wing was perfect, exactly how I wanted it to look, in the exact correct place. And then the other one. I'm pretty sure he got tired and just gave up.
Just be grateful it was temporary.
100. And the whole reason I got it was because I was going to be hanging out on the beach the whole time, you know? Everybody was going to see it. So when I was looking in the mirror, I was like, dude, you got to do something.
Like a cover-up design?
I had to. It looked ridiculous. I kept the one perfect wing, and then where the scraggly wing was, I had him turn that into a sort of cloud and had a rainbow beaming over the top.
But henna ink is just a darkish brown, right?
Yeah, it wasn't a good rainbow.
So no real tattoos for you.
No.
It's just a wolf.
Yeah, I know what it is.
They're not gonna bother us. What we really need to watch out for are the cougars.
You don't need to tell me. I just got jumped by one last night.
Are you alright?
Apparently.
Your flannel is torn.
Where?
Across the back.
Am I scraped up?
No, just the fabric.
Oh, good. I wish we were back in the cabin.
Come on, where's your sense of adventure?
My last outdoor adventure didn't turn out so great.
Here. Take my jacket.
Well, but then you'll be cold.
It's not like I can get hypothermia, so arms out. There you go. Let's run and work up some heat.
I did enjoy running last night.
Okay. Race you.
But I don't know where we're going.
Neither do I. What happened?
I saw a snake.
So?
I didn't know there were snakes out here.
It's nature. Of course there are snakes.
I saw lizards on the hike, but not snakes.
You mean when you were human, hiking during the day? Lizards love the sun, but snakes are most active when the temperature drops.
I don't like snakes.
They aren't even thinking about you. Just ignore them.
It slithered right in front of me.
What kind of snake?
I have no idea, but it was longer than my arm.
That's not that big.
It's easy for you to say you didn't see it.
It's fine.
I want to go back to the cabin right now.
We haven't found the rock yet.
Unless it's a real elephant, I don't care.
Don't be scared.
Well, I am.
It's probably more scared of you.
There's no way. And what if it bites me? Then there's going to be a vampire snake on the loose.
That's not possible.
How do you know?
Just make a bunch of noise and the snakes will steer clear of you. Here, stomp. No, really stomp. Don't be such a girl.
Screw you, Van Helsing.
Van Helsing hunts vampires, dummy.
I don't want to walk with you anymore.
Oh, relax.
You called me dumb.
I said dummy.
It's the same thing.
It's not quite as harsh, but...
Potato, tomato.
Good lord, you had two choices and you got them both wrong.
I'm not wrong. It's an expression.
First off, it's not an expression. It's lyrics from a song. And secondly, it's from two different stanzas. It's pronounced tomato and potato.
What idiot would say it like that?
That's the point of the song. Two things that are very similar. It's the opposite of apples and oranges.
Because those are fruit.
I don't know if it's physically possible, but I'm pretty certain you're giving me an ulcer. You weren't scared of the cricket.
Crickets don't have fangs.
You have fangs.
I don't want to get bit.
Nothing's gonna bite you. Not again, anyway. Come on. Take my hand. Let's run. Quick as we can. The snakes won't stand a chance.
Stop!
More snakes?
No, look!
Whoa. It really does look like an elephant.
I should have brought my phone at the least. This would make a great selfie.
Come on. The view is gonna be awesome.
You didn't say anything about climbing.
Of course we're climbing.
What if we fall?
We won't. Come on. Huh? I got you. Grip your hand harder.
But your wrist!
I'm okay. Grip as hard as you can. Your other hand too. Come on.
You said I wouldn't fall.
You haven't. You just lost your footing, so get your feet underneath you. Jacqueline, you're okay. Just don't panic.
I'm gonna fall. I'm gonna fall again, and I'm gonna be double dead.
Jack, you're gonna pull yourself up. You're strong now, remember? Grip my arm as hard as you can and pull yourself up. Come on. There you go. You were almost at the top. You're gonna make it the rest of the way.
Don't drop me. Don't drop me. Please don't drop me.
I'm not gonna drop you. All you have to do is climb. Come on. Good job. You made it to the top. Here, look. Look at the valley.
No thanks.
Come on. Everything's okay now. Just look.
It's beautiful. Like a screensaver on Netflix.
Cannonball!
Milo, don't!
Thank you for listening to this episode of The Reluctant Vampire. Please visit our website for more experiences.